Alrighty, everybody, welcome into day 5 of the 75th National Open and Masters Indoor Bowls Championships. We're about to see the Open final of the triples event. We've just seen the Masters final. We've had some cracking games so far today. I'm James Sullivan, joined by Sean Blackburn.
G'day, James. Good to be here.
It's good to be here at the Nationals, right?
Absolutely.
The two teams playing in this game,
I can't believe
the Lowe family, Gary skipping, Graham playing 2 and Jan leading. And they're playing against Marcus Trillin, Denise Clarkson and Carl Tefadu. I assume they're Hutt Valley. The Lows are obviously Southland. Almost everyone at home would have seen all of these players playing on the stream at some point in their time.
It's an interesting one with Carl, right? Like he does play a fair bit of bowls, but you just don't see him around a lot of the tournaments around. But 9 times out of 10 will be at Nationals and sort of has the week away. I think possibly with the family or whatever. But good to see him have a good result here. Not a team you'd have picked him to play in, but
I was surprised, if I'm honest.
But they're in the final. Marcus, that's, again, a bit like we've seen with the singles and pairs. Once you get on a roll, you're pretty hard to stop on this floor. It's playing nice, and Marcus looking to go back-to-back.
Yeah.
Graham here. Lovely shot.
So Graham played in the Masters singles.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if he played on stream. He made the semis or something like that.
Semi-finals,
I think he lost to Davey just off to the side of the stream map.
He did.
So he's played a lot of bowls already this week as well.
NZIB president.
Oh yeah.
Doing a lot of work behind the scenes. They had the 75th Jubilee yesterday afternoon.
He would have had to do a speech or something.
He did do a speech, yep. Yep, so no, it's it's all good. What's going on with bowls here? Marcus holding 2, Gary on the backhand. Look, probably just trying to draw the jack for 2 shots here.
You got to get a feel for the mat early doors, right? You don't. It becomes hard if you hack through the head.
Yeah, this is very good.
If you hack through the head,
it's a great
with your first few bowls in a game, you can get behind the 8 ball without knowing the draw, right?
Good news is we've had a third fella sit down with us.
Oh, finally got a good person on the stream.
Just bring back the normality of the group.
The great Red Rocks, Jeremy Markham.
G'day, team.
Nice hoodie.
It's going to be tough. He's usually got a bit much to say, if I'm honest.
Way too much.
We'll be right.
What's actually going on here?
I think Marcus is potentially looking forehand at maybe just folding the inside blue down or just turning the outside one around.
Any merit in playing through to split yourself and trying to just shift all those 3 bowls?
They probably all still stay in the count. So yes. But it is just draw speed. He's got it out there on a wide path.
If you were chasing a weird number,
hurry.
If you were chasing a weird number, you could have played for a strange 5. There.
That's actually quite good. It hasn't made its way down, but it's leaning hard on the bowl, which makes it very tricky for Gary to get it around the corner. So now they're looking more off the outside flat one, just to try and get back across and sit for shot. Won't play big speed. It'll just be nice arriving speed, just a foot more than his last.
Probably just caught on the tape there in the square. Good to have Carmsy on the board doing the chores for us.
It's not a nice enough path.
I don't know what he wasn't happy about.
That's a great shot.
He looked pretty mad about something halfway down.
What
Maybe realised he wasn't going to get the jack for 2.
Yeah.
which was near impossible.
What a terrible shot. Disaster for him.
Yeah. Now, it's 1-0 to the team Low after one end, and again we're 10 ends as we have been all day.
Ricky's set it up for us. He wants some weird low chat.
Shorty got.
Yeah. Should have got them.
I don't think there's any apple bottom jeans out there. It's really good to see Jan back playing, and again getting down to the pointy end. You know, we've seen her for a number of years down the pointy end of titles. Obviously used to kneel to play.
Now rocking the cams.
I think had a bit, I think had a bit of a break, but yeah, standing up and just back out there having a go, which is fantastic, and obviously still remains greatly competitive and loves doing it with the family. So it's great to see.
Just also not super interested in the games, just gone left.
Gonna sit with the supporters on the sideline, sitting in the crowd.
Doesn't care about the
I
green.
seriously just talked about how she still remains competitive and loves it, and then just
Just treating it like a club knot.
horrible timing for me. I had a good run with a few good calls and commentary, but I think I'm back to normal now.
Good areas.
Still probably above what you normally do.
Well above average for me.
Look at this.
Oh, seriously. He's outside the playing arena. This is amazing.
Pretty relaxed, if you ask me.
Yeah, maybe I was wrong.
That's amazing.
Just happy for a day out.
Carried the team all morning. Yeah, she can relax.
Yeah. Now we know with triples there's going to be some weird ends. Teams will be all over it and look like they're going to score a 4 or 5. It's just whether they can convert or cut down. But you do see some big scores. And you're never counted out of a game. It doesn't matter if you're 5, 6, 7 down with even 2 or 3 to go. You're always a chance.
8 down's one too many though, right?
No, I don't think so.
If you were 10-2 down with 3 to go, would you shake hands?
No. Oh, depends on the situation of the game, but again, triples is very funky.
It's a weird game, right?
Yeah, it always has been, but a lot of fun, and we are going to have a national triples champion team in about an hour's time. Gary, has he got enough speed? He needs to hold. Yeah, any less speed, he would have set the blue onto the jack.
Seriously, Jan's still only just
This
heading
looks
back
pretty
over
good,
there.
right? Great shot.
Great shot from Marcus. We'd have to see Gary on the backhand trundle, right? Down through the middle orange onto the jack.
Love a good trundle.
Yeah.
That wouldn't surprise me if he absolutely just crushed the middle orange. Just absolutely munted it.
He does have a quick drive in him.
Better take cover.
That's the last thing we need from you, mate. If I'm honest.
Good singing, though.
I'm just trying to keep my voice fresh, you know. Jezza wants me to keep my voice warm.
Yeah.
In 30 years, I got a gig.
Well, I hope you win enough.
I hope so, too. Feels short.
Yeah, I was pretty short.
He did play my shot and missed it.
It's going to be at least 3, I think. Possibly 4 with Marcus with one to come.
I think the word's yucky.
Yeah. I'm just trying to see, is Cal Tafaro the only one looking for his first title here?
Yes.
Obviously we know Marcus and Denise won 2 days ago. Graham, Jan and
This is a former triples
Gary.
team,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it is, yes. That was 2011 in Polydor. Happy hunting ground for Gary here in Ashburton. Won the singles here in 2018. They also won the triples in 2021. So, along with, I think, multiple Island triples titles.
Have they never won the pairs?
No, I think they had 3 runner-ups in a row. Well, at least two anyway.
I feel like I've seen them in a few finals.
Yeah.
So there was a 4 there.
So we'll be 4-1, right?
Yeah,
Pretty good at maths. Jeez.
good stuff.
Yeah.
Who won the basketball?
I think Emma's pretty good at maths.
No, let's have no
Oh,
spoilers.
Candice is pretty good at maths.
Yeah.
Way better than us.
We should just get Mo on board. He can count, right?
I don't know many 8-year-olds that turn down a Subway cookie for a sandwich.
I'd rather have a Marmite sandwich. Was it Marmite? Wouldn't be Vegemite.
Please.
He wouldn't be a heathen.
Oh, no. I'm not going down there rabbit hole. We're just going to end up arguing. Right.
Well, you'd be wrong, so it's fun.
That's a lovely start from Carl.
So in the book, he was an other, wasn't he?
He was another, yep.
So
I
he
don't-
come down here without
And
a triples game.
I have no
And he-
idea. I have no idea when it was jacked up, when it was organised, but
Poor, we can't say jacked up on the stream. There's been a lot of controversy about that this week, Sean.
has there? I don't even want to get into that. It was 5 points. We made it 6 points, and then they made it back 5 points because 6 was not what people wanted. So you live with it. Not to say it's even happening, but it's the nature of the beast, and you just move on. And here we are, Jan on the forehand. That's going to come up a wee bit short. Yes. I'm glad that's probably the only moment of silence we're going to have as a trio on this commentary, and we got to get up there from Jan.
She's not happy. She's actually watching the scene, which is good.
I think Graham lit her up.
Sitting in the crowd.
You got to stay in the playing arena, right?
Oh, please. Oh, Graham's on the hunt.
He's looking.
It,
Yes.
it works, Graham. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
You can play it.
And if you, just hit it.
Wide or narrow is okay too, right?
Yeah,
No? Get it.
but you're right, Cheers.
I know.
It's
Normally, yeah.
quite draw speedish. That's having it. Just gonna put one back there.
You'd be a Destiny's Child fan, right?
Yeah.
Can we hear it through the stream?
Hope so. It's a good song. Alright, Denise here, out on a high and quite a quick line. Again, only having those 2 bowls each, and in that six bowl format. Obviously when you throw 4s in there, there's obviously an extra 4 bowls to crowd the head by the time you get down. There's just so much room in triples, and you don't have that feel of getting a 3rd one. Right, now we're on the hunt, and this is a touch
Oh,
stiff.
yucky.
I think we've had that word too many times, and I'm happy to retire it. But that's just me.
Jimmy won't be ready to retire it yet.
No.
Now that he knows that you've had enough of it, we're going to hear it about 30 times just in this game.
I think so.
That's going to be my only word I say.
Marcus is saying it pretty well, right?
It's coming out okay. This could be a strange game.
That's quite good. Just a backhand, hit the shot bowl and poke it out for 2 oranges out the side.
You could either chunder through the front stuff and still get a result.
If he misses the front, he's pretty close. Oh boy,
Great
I'm back.
shot.
I'm back in business.
Hey?
Yeah, happy with that call.
Nice.
Might have made 2. That's a lovely shot from Gary. 4-1 down and 2 touches.
Potentially match saving.
Feels early, but you just want to be staying in the fight.
So you're asking if he can play slides off the front?
Don't know, but
Oh, wobbler.
I think he got called off it, and
It's about the grass,
I
right?
think he's just a wee bit shy. It's potentially still, if it was 2 before, it's still 2. Gary's going to follow him down, which I'm interested. And now I think he probably could have got all the way back on the backhand, but he might just chuck it out, beat the front, score 3.
No. He could not have got back.
This is close, right?
That's really good.
Graham
Great
loves
shot.
it. That is 2 absolute bombs from... did they look at the third one, or was it just 2?
That was just 2, bro.
Just 2.
Cool.
Pretty sure.
Well, that'll make it 3-4.
Candice and Carmsy both agree on the score, which is... I wouldn't always say a good sign.
That's scary. I'd still want confirmation, if I'm honest.
The players haven't disagreed, so that's probably a good start.
Jan just sending another one a bit deep.
Ooh, caught the wrinkle. That was a counter last time. Carl here, left-hander. It's got it out on a wide path. It's going to come home and be the shot. Jan, going to come down on the backhand again. Just set it up in the hand. Chance to knock them both off. Whoa. That one's just dropped off.
It was an early chance call.
Oh, I thought the line was a bit tighter. Got the jack, she would have stayed on. Not sure the jack would have, but
So are you back or not?
I'm not Jizzy. I am not back. Thanks, mate.
Just looking. Actually looking at the different varieties of shoes in this game. There's some sketches.
Graham.
No Allbirds.
At no surprise to me, Graham's rocking the
The old classics.
the authentics.
The authentic El Clasicos.
Yeah.
Gary's rocking the Alex Reeds.
Is that what we're calling them?
Yeah.
Fair.
He's got 10 pairs.
Yeah, he loves a Puma special. Don't we all?
What's he-
That's lovely.
I'm
From
a big
Denise.
fan of a Puma pant, if I'm honest.
Sorry?
A Puma pant?
Yeah, they're a good pant.
Yeah. The pants that say Puma on them.
Feels marginal.
What?
Extra. Candice has lost the plot.
Well, you like Puma shoes, I like Puma pants.
This
Graham
is
is
close.
fantastic here.
That's excellent.
That's pretty good.
That's very good from Graham. Sort of jack high. That bowl there, so it's going to make it a little bit tricky to play the backhand now, because you play the backhand. Seriously, I wish people would stop pointing out the stain on my jersey.
Seriously, mate.
That's-
You've owned it for 2 days.
I know.
Oh, you got more stains down here. Maybe that's why they're on clearance. Mine had some red stains too.
We'll play,
That was after you bought them.
we played the backhand. Actually, this is
Oh, that's also
Yeah.
jack high.
yeah, great segment. Actually, good addition to the newsletter. Jack high. Some hard-hitting stuff. Still got no idea who it is, but which is good.
It's probably just Alex Ra.
No, wouldn't think so.
He'd be more hard hitting.
Wasn't there? What was the fella down South Island way? Ernie,
Yeah, extra into Ernie.
Extra
was
into Ernie.
knocking around Christchurch for a while.
extra into Ernie.
It's not the same guy, is it?
I hope not.
Could be.
Could be.
All right, Gary's here is just drawing a front toucher on the forehand
No.
potentially. No. Cool.
Tightened up. I think you got to be a bit quick if he was playing the forehand. So he's going to go backhand and just draw a shot. Tighten it up. Feels tight, but
Feels
if he
very
can
tight.
somehow mud the front there and there, it's
Ooh.
not horrible.
Not
Has he
the worst.
freed up that blue though?
Mm-hmm.
Marcus is just chasing like you wouldn't believe.
No, there's still a nice path down there for him to get that bowl fairly clean, and it was nice too.
You actually you seem a bit healthier than usual at this point in the Nationals. Are you rocking the preventative Robitussin?
Yeah, I know, I'm running, I think I've got the 100-day cough and I'm into day 6, so it could be a long couple of months, but other than that,
What about the Vicks inhaler?
oh, I need one of those.
They're the best. Oh,
There's quite a few Vicks inhalers going around Ashburton.
There's a few people just using them recreationally. I think.
The old Airwaves chewing gum was a good gum.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah, I know.
I used to have a packet every bowls day.
Feels a bit much. Nash Smith just walking in the door there. That's fine.
Should have won the pairs.
Could have.
Sorry, could have. That's the word. Sorry.
Jimmy.
Seriously.
Too much.
He's a bit much. Sometimes. Not all the time. Oh, Emma's saying all the time. Right, what does Gary actually do here? Because he can still drop a 4. This is that weird...
Triples.
Weird triples.
You never see this head in pairs.
Mud stuff. And so now, if he goes backhand, he made me thinking backhand just to potentially drop a 1. Play right up there himself, and if he does give the shot away, it'll sit way better. But he could also play positive down here. Outside split to get onto the jack. But comes with risk.
It's not the worst time for a muddy front and just to double up your bowl on the backhand,
Yeah,
like you said.
but he'll know Marcus's game, and he knows that Marcus is, if there's a chance for a big number, he's going to find it and he's going to hunt it. So you don't want to leave him too. And he's, like I say, he's in good enough form that he's just playing the big bowls when he needs to.
I actually think if Gary doesn't play the split here, Marcus just may play it for him.
And he's playing it. Bowl square, needs to hold. Great shot.
Fantastic shot.
Oh, just enough speed to tip the blue off the back. That's actually more important than you know.
Skip with weight control. It's brilliant.
Oh, seriously.
What?
You'd have one of those, right?
Nope.
You played some good stuff in the last end today.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I never say it wasn't good stuff.
Shout out to June. Absolute cracker of a bowl. This is going to still be 2. It might just be... Nah,
It's 2. You can't get a bowl in that jack to orange gap, Jesus.
I was wrong last time, but I don't...
It's 2.
It's 2.
Yep, it's 2.
Oh, Farquhar's here too.
So we've had a Matt side lead change. Should have won the pairs.
Nah.
Could have.
Won the singles.
Oh, did win the singles.
Should have lost. Nah.
Who
did he play?
But like I say, this is now we've had the singles winner lost the pairs final. We've now got the pairs winner in the triples final. If Gary wins this, I wonder who's going to play in the final of the fours. Probably someone would win. He'd have to come second.
Could be us.
Any other good thoughts?
No, that's the only one I got. Just trying to manifest things today.
Oh, good.
I manifested our loss this morning.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Right, a couple of short bowls from the leads, but Jan's slightly closer, and she's got one here that's on a good path. 5-4 through 4 ends. Jimmy.
Yeah, that's a good recovery by both of them. 2 really good bowls there, following up 2 short bowls.
We had a couple of technical difficulties that were Sean, Ricky and Emma having a bit of a moment before. Not Emma, she's trying to get herself out of that. We thought one of the headsets was broken, but it was
Just back to front.
Just imagine quite an easy kiddie-proof type deal.
Not even that.
You couldn't figure it out. I thought we were going to have to bin it.
Honestly, I think Mo could have figured it out.
Take it to the dealership, sell it. No good.
Yeah, battery's low, sell it.
Right. Graham, that steely look that we've come to see from him and the streams gone by.
Tell you what, you'd think Dave would chip in and try and actually do some Matt side this week.
He's too good at bowls for that.
Nah, I think he's on the phone to the mayor just sorting out the parade in Waihi.
Deservedly so.
Another good result for Dave Archer. We know the Lows have got a good triples record, but the Archer Andrew clan have been at the pointy end.
Seriously, how do we get that on the stream?
Can we?
Look at this.
I think Joy finished playing bowls 6 minutes ago and she's been asleep for 5.
Seriously.
Shout out anyone that's looking for a game tomorrow in the fourth.
Get that song ready, Jimmy.
Oh no. She is fast asleep. Denise,
That's a great shot.
that's a
Great
great
goal.
shot from Denise, and Marcus loves it.
These skips are flying, and I think this game's going to come down to which of the front half facilitate the best for their skips.
Yeah,
Give their skips chances for numbers, or
that's right.
There's obviously a lot of experience with all of them, apart from one playing in a final before, or winning a final before.
there'll still be nerves. There's always nerves.
Yeah, always nerves, yeah. Carl's obviously an experienced bowler himself,
He
too,
is.
though.
Like James said, both skips are absolutely flying at the moment,
Yeah.
which is great to see. It makes for a pretty good product and an easy game to commentate. Sounds like you're getting the 100-day cough.
Too much kissing. Seriously, what is wrong with you?
Couldn't be there, right?
It's definitely not that. Oh boy. He's too much, MC. He is
Getting to the lose the plot part of the week, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
I love fours.
pretty deep into the Nationals week.
Fours is going to be so fun.
And thankfully we've got Emma and Julie with us, a couple of female influencers who are just helping us get through
Got to
the
have
week.
them. Got to have them.
Yeah.
Imagine going to the Nationals with Tomo, and having Tomo try and be the sensible one.
Yeah. It's been a couple of good Subway editions just to get a little bit of lettuce in.
Yep.
Right,
Did
Gary.
you get some lettuce in today?
No. A cheesy garlic toasty.
I had a meatball pop.
This is tight, and this is gonna be ugly until it. Oh, that could be one or it could be three.
Blue's got something.
If it's one blue, we'll see a positive shot. If it's three, he may not play it.
I'd still play it.
No, not if it's three.
You could get 4.
Yeah, but I think that's.
You could drop one too.
I wouldn't ask you to draw it.
No,
I would. See you draw a few in the piers.
I think he's gonna play through this and sit and stay for 4.
I think so too.
Bit of danger if he gets tight, but not much because that front blue should protect any bad squeezes. It's tight, so we're about to find out. Oh no, it's perfect. That's a great shot. Lovely pace.
Yeah.
Right, back to the good viewing.
Yeah, hopefully that camera's not broken.
It was amazing there to see the different posture levels during that during that view of the commentators.
I don't know why Emma's laughing. Right, Carl. He's actually interesting. Changed his hand. He's played a couple of going this way, well, especially last end on his forehand for a lefty. He's opted to go the other side. Jan is persisting on the backhand.
That turned quite a bit, right?
Yeah, that's a lovely bowl.
Lovely spot.
Oh, mum.
Is it scary that Dave's taken control of something?
Nah,
Yeah, the Jezza cam.
he knows what he's doing.
He's been
Oh,
around.
yeah. Look at this.
Yeah, that's pretty handy.
Yeah. All right, what are we going to see here from Jan? Switching hands.
Oh, yes. That's good from Jan. I think we are about to see a pretty serious meeting in place through the curtain there. Laptop's out. It's good to see,
Bit
actually.
of pointing at the screen going on.
Yeah,
Just,
good.
it's a shame Marcus can't play his way into the Island team here.
I think he might. I think he might be okay. But nice to see. We obviously had the academy last night, so they've waited till the end of the week, finalising or rejuggling. I imagine they would have had some catch-ups and some chats previously.
There's probably a few things to talk about through today as well, with a few people
Oh,
making deep runs.
Like I say, the young ones, it's sort of been a nationals for the young ones coming through. both Foster boys, Nash, Farquhar, all these guys that are continuing to put their hands up for
Higher honours.
honours and wanting it. Keeps everyone on their toes, and like I say, whoever makes the team tomorrow, congratulations, and I'm sure everyone will put their best foot forward. That's a lovely shot from Denise.
Great
Again,
shot.
experienced campaigners, both of these middle two. Denise played for New Zealand on a number of occasions now. Graham, obviously, a South Island stalwart,
Yeah.
New Zealand reserve last time round.
And he's had a pretty fantastic last 5 or 6 years.
Oh, unreal, yeah.
I think his speed was right there.
Yeah, had good speed.
Only just missed the line by a little.
Might mean that Gary can go. They might have to go hunting on the backhand for that shot bowl now, but it doesn't have complete safety. There is an element of risk there, so we'll see what Marcus comes up with. I think he'll just chuck it out and draw a shot. Drink bottle and card down. He'll be on the backhand. Unless he likes forehand sort of edge of the bowl.
Orange.
That's too brave even for me.
That's too brave for everybody. But
Off the outside orange.
he may play it. This is terrifying. Good luck, Tom.
But if you're feeling it,
Hey man, if you're feeling it.
you may as well shoot it.
I missed his last one.
Because the backhand, again, isn't great either way. And he's just playing nice speed to try and get back off it. It is too wide, and that one's gonna fall off, so Gary now with a...
Do you overplay this a bit and try and turn the ball completely off the mat?
I think so. You have to be okay with killing it to try and score 4. But I don't think he will.
It's what this game feels like, right? You've got to... I think Gary's going to have to find a 3 or 4 at least. I don't think he's going to come home with 5 ones.
No, Marcus having too many last bowls for conversions, he's going to come at you. So you're not going to score 5 ones. Has he got the pace to hold up? No, he doesn't.
Oh.
But if it stays on, it didn't. It's different for next time.
We had the intent.
Great effort.
Marcus is changing now.
Yeah.
I think he's decided I'm going to try and get... I think even at just cut those front 2 out. May not be able to beat the back orange in terms of a second shot, but if he can beat the front 2, doesn't want to leave a path for Gary to get them both, which I think he's done. Yeah, some polite clapping from the crowd for a well-played bowl, but...
Right smile from Marcus too, knowing the opportunity that he's possibly created.
That's right.
Well, now he's got to be perfect, right?
Yeah, got to be perfect, and it's a big moment, you feel. He could be 10-5 down, or he could be 9-8 in front. Because now he will play with speed to get them both off.
Lovely speed.
Close.
Oh, sick.
Oh,
Oh, that is just yucky.
that has to be 1 orange. Oh,
Oh.
Carl's going first.
That is very unlucky.
One of the toughest 1-downs I've seen for a while.
Gross.
Couldn't have got it too much better.
Oh. And he got jack movement and still didn't score. That's a well-played bowl for 1 down. Right, 4 the diff, 4 to play. But again, you see just the potential for numbers that come out of seemingly nowhere.
4's nothing. Really, is it?
No. Alright, Carl here. I'll just be looking to make a correction on his first, which he's done nicely. That's a lovely shot. like front nut, real good shot. And he's got
Doesn't
the
get
one
too
on the
much
back.
better.
No, and you got the one at the back too. So again, with triples only being 6 bowls, it essentially means they're probably wasting one to move it. Jan now out on a high line, just a little bit away. Plenty of work for Graham to do here. Marcus, yeah, he says, stay away from that. And draw to the spot. Don't really want to sit on front of it there.
It now just means the jack's going to the orange, right?
Just a wry smile. Yeah. Forehand. Yep, draw there, give it a bump. Yep, through to there. It's a bit wide for getting the blue, but needs to get down. Just creates another pocket. It was probably good speed too.
Denise will be looking for the 2 oranges,
Has
do you
to
think?
Well, if Jezza can find that, it must be the best.
Leave me alone, Jimmy.
Don't know if it's out wide enough to hold, is it? It's close, it needs to hang in.
It does most of the job.
Yeah, there's still a chance though. Graham needs to make contact with this bowl now though. Got to give Gary a fighting chance.
You almost have to overplay it
Yeah.
and get the jack actually out.
Got to give Gary a fighting chance here. Needs to hold, it's tight.
Ugh.
Just about takes those 2 oranges out of play now.
Stink.
Which now means he's going to have to craft something different. Change to plan B or C.
Or D.
What are we?
Or E.
Now we're 10 to 4. We've got the district challenge tonight.
6 o'clock
6 o'clock start.
down McNally Street.
Programmed headed at 7, so just note that if you are heading down or if you are playing and you're listening. 6 p.m. start. Gates. Well, I say gates, I've been to too many racetracks. Doors open 5:30.
Gates are already open, probably.
Seriously.
Put it up after you cough. That's a good idea.
We'll just apologise to the people at home
Sorry to the people at home
that had to deal with that.
come out of nowhere.
Oh, Joy's awake. Just for
He's up
those
and about.
for those playing at home.
I think Gary's pushing on here and he's going to try and play this orange.
Be worried that Michael's walked in after her. He might have gone out and woke her up.
Needs to make contact. He did, and it's... Oh, we've given ourselves a chance again at a number.
I'm excited.
Gary, he's not doing a lot wrong here for a guy that's 9-5 down, but that could all change.
Marcus looking through them.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
He's just drawing a shot of rest of the oranges.
Yeah, because you heard him. It's cheating.
Oh, no, I didn't realise that's what he said. Pretty good. Is Gary forehand here?
Yep.
Make a 3. Take the bowl clean, get a little bit of jack. It's got to be, I think. I think he's looking backhand. Again, needs to score, you feel.
This is for the game, I would imagine.
Close. That's going to be good enough for 1. But, like we said, you're 3 behind and you've given Marcus a last bowl. 3 ends to go. You feel like Gary has to score multiples on at least 2 of those ends.
Or just has
Or
to
has
score
to
them
score
all,
all 3, really, yeah.
which makes things a bit tougher. What happened to Fluffy?
Carl. Rock solid. He's just doing a good job off the front there. Obviously Jan is having moments of getting really close and others of just being a bit looser. Carl just trying to get the better of her, keeping it rock solid. Good correction
pretty
here
good.
from Jan. Yeah, that's lovely.
Great shot.
And she's happy with it too.
Should be due a seat in the crowd, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, there she is. Front row.
Carl switching. If he's got the speed, he's close, but he's going to come up shy. Graham now with a chance. Really start building some pressure on Denise in this end. Wants to get
Breaks on.
down. Pretty good.
Could be worse.
No good in being short there, so he's given it a good chance. Denise is... So Denise has just said, that hand's a bit funky down the other side. And I had noticed a couple of games they have been favouring this side, but she just said, are you happy for me to play down here? And Marcus said, yep, no problem. This is probably why.
That's a great shot.
I think we'll see Graham's keep his same speed.
I think you're playing something similar, trying to be under that jack into the orange of the block. Pretty close here. Going to be unlucky, but it's very good. Very, very good.
Wasn't unlucky. You heard Marcus say there, could be unlucky. Just had a query come through around a white mark, and why isn't there one at the centre of the top of the box? I guess, indicating where you could put the jack. I'm not 100% sure on the requirement, but I think everyone knows the laws of the game, where if it goes over, the jack gets placed wholly in front of the line there. So I know some mats do have it, so it may just be that some mats are older or newer than others. But yeah, some mats do have the dots or the markings that, like you'd see there at the 1/3 and 2/3 mark, just as indicators. But Marcus now with a slightly perplexed look, just trying to figure out what to do. Him scoring a 1 here is plenty in terms of scoring the third to last end.
Yeah, and forcing the lows to look for bigger numbers.
Correct, and then if he does drop the next end, he'll have last bowl and probably, at worst be all square or in front. So, all things looking pretty rosy for Marcus and Denise and Carl here. He's opted to go backhand. He's gone deep, which is surprising because they sort of already had one or two there. I don't know.
Not sure that was on purpose.
Yeah.
Interesting decision here. Like, you can backhand draw this for 2 with the perfect bowl, or you can play the forehand orange and try and make a 1 or 2 out to the side.
Yeah, if the closest orange to the jack sort of nicks the jack on the way past, and then Fier looks and finds its way to the blue, that'd be 2 shots.
And a reasonably good 2 as well.
That's right. And Marcus may not, if you miss, Marcus may not try too hard to get a second, and
Making it more of a shot to nothing, right?
Yeah. You see, nice, just solid speed down here on the forehand.
Looking for 4 or 5 rolls.
Just
sort of
too
speed.
wide, Just kicked it out a little bit. Marcus just asked his team if they're happy with one. And I think the answer is yes, and we will see that one kicked away. It's happy with the scoreboard, as we mentioned. He's now 4 in front, 2 to go. He's either going to score this end and be at least 5 up, or he's going to drop this end, and barring a serious mishap, he'll be in front with last bowl into the last end. So happy days for Team Trillin.
A lot stacking in their favour now.
Yeah, team low now, really. It's do or die stuff here. Need to find a big end. Minimum 2, you feel. Twos are easy enough to craft if you're desperate, but any more than that, you start to struggle. And I'll start from Jan.
What would you ask your lead to do here, James?
Spot weight. Play for the wide if you want.
Just drawing a shot. That's pretty good. Really well played there
Very
from
handy.
Carl. Just super solid. Can be very happy with how he's dished him up here. He's pretty relaxed about how things are going. It's going to be a handy bowl from Jan. It's going to be right in the area. It's going to be usable. Alright, not sure what that is. It looks like backhand, so I think I'm just going to draw right up to the head here. Just keep crowding it and making it as hard as possible to get a number. This is close. That's very good, right?
Denise has had it golden for a while.
Yeah. We'll see a forehand runner here. Morning.
Joyce 1,000 to 1 to have a game tomorrow.
Right. Graham, we are going to see a forehand run here field. Just try and loosen up the front. It's close. That's a lovely shot. Lovely shot.
Again,
Chances here.
experience, not panicking.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
2 twos.
Triples is weird. Things can happen.
Correct. 2 twos is where it needs to be. Denise now on the forehand. Marcus likes it. Oh.
Oh, that's a great bowl by Graham. Like a couple of really good ones under the pump. Sort of gives them the advantage in this end again.
Yeah. Right, Marcus now. He'll be trying to figure out a way to put this one to bed without panicking and dropping a number. I think ever since you mentioned my health, I've sniffle. I have to go for the Vicks inhaler today.
You're not being soft, eh?
I'm not using your one, Jimmy. I can guarantee you
What
that
about
for
mine?
sure. That helps. Right, Marcus. Again, we're in no time limit game. It sort of felt like it's just sort of gone
Flowed.
through at a nice pace. Yeah. It's been good. The bowls have just sort of been down and played. So now it's just down to that nitty gritty and how does, because there's a chance for a 3 or 4 here. You'd want to play at least one good one this end, and Carl now called onto the head. And again, he's played enough bowls and top level bowls. He's played, I'm pretty sure, Pattersons and top 8s for counties and a lot of experience. So
Just trying to catch what you're saying here. I think Marcus wants to trundle through the backhand here. There's so many chances down there. If you play good weight and get either through the split or just chunking the outside bowl up, there's so much good stuff happening.
Yeah, there's also a couple of bad contacts, but like I say, I think you've just got to commit and do it.
Yeah.
Stay positive.
Here's a guy who's going to stay positive as well.
I think this is one of the ordinary contacts.
Loosens up that bowl, but
Went well wider than what he would have wanted to.
yeah. All right. He's probably quarter-inch away from turning that in for the shot, right?
But that was always the widest of the options, you know.
For sure.
Gary now, if he can find a nut. He doesn't mind it. He wants the outside half of the jack. He's got the... That's a great shot from Gary Lowe.
And it's almost felt like Gary's just had to do this to stay in the game.
Oh, yeah. He's really just desperate for a Marcus miss here. Like he's been playing super Gary, but he's just had to do a lot of work late in the ends. They've had big chances and good heads, but
I think they've essentially played 3 perfect bowls back to back here, the Lowe boys.
yeah,
And Marcus is still not out of this end of scoring either.
it's when you start getting into back to back territory that it gets pretty scary.
Here we go. Bowls away.
Just on the draw,
Is he quick? No, he's not. He's short.
what he does do is he makes it very difficult for Gary to make 3 on that hand.
On that hand, absolutely. It's just how brave do they want to be? Are they happy trying to... If you force the issue too much here and don't score at least a 2, you make it so hard. And even if you get a 3, you still have to score the next end.
You almost have to play this like your bowl's not going to reach the white.
Yeah.
If you catch the outside blue, it's sad, but you're not hitting it too quick that it pokes away back up the mat.
Yeah.
And if you can swing in there, you'll make 3.
I think like 2's okay here, right?
Not overly heavy is what I'm hearing.
I think that's okay. They were gonna, even if you
They got to score anyway,
even
right?
if you got a 3 there, they were gonna have to score anyway. So it just means that they've got to try and hold on for a 2. So
Here we are, last end. Long jack.
yeah, long jack.
Good call.
Gary would be desperate for Jan just to find
Get
a
on the
front
mat.
nutty. Find a front nutty.
Jimmy.
Jimmy with the commentator's curse.
Jimmy. Too much.
Jan will understand. She'll know that that's not a great start. But again, obviously, you know, new technique. She's played some absolute screamers in this game, and she's got another bowl here to do. Even
You can see there's a clear plan though. They just want
deep
Jan's
bowl-
2 bowls
yeah, in behind.
well past.
Yeah. Gives them a good fighting chance. A little bit of extra drop about that one. When she let it go, and it's just going to pull up short. A bit of shake of the head there. That's pretty savage towards your mum, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Second shot was the call.
Well, pointed, mate. This is a good spot here, I reckon.
This is lovely from Carl.
Yeah.
He's actually been super effective at getting his first one behind and then nailing it with his second, and obviously he's been allowed to do so. There's always been a bit of room, but he's done a really good job off the front. Graham is really
Great areas.
lifting. Yeah, he's really lifting late here. That's a super shot, but you feel like Marcus is going to have enough bowls around to work a shot to win this game with his last if required. Got the first bit sorted. This is lovely from Denise.
Outstanding.
That's really, really good. Whew. That's outstanding.
It's a good time for one of those.
Just absolute back nut, and nothing is really squeezing that good.
I think they've just got to chunk through it
Yeah.
and just Even if it doesn't squeeze out, they've got to change some.
You'd love to be able to do it on the backhand, but I think that bowl's just in the way, so it'll be forehand. But
The other option is just to draw to the back on orange, and
you've got to try and make sure your bowl's staying on the mat here if you are playing through. Like I say, you've got to give Gary a chance.
again, only need 2.
Needs to. If he was going to. Needed to find that back blue. Would have been a good result, but this is about how Marcus would have wanted this end to go. Right, Denise on the forehand, which indicates that there's potential just back squeeze, so don't know if she's.
Great effort here.
Look at this.
Outstanding. 2 crackers.
2 absolute crackers to finish.
Shit. That's pretty good.
Outstanding from Denise Clarkson.
I'd have been happy with just 2 of them in a day's bowls.
So
This is the final end of a national final.
we've got to make contact with this one, otherwise it's all down to luck from here. Don't chip your orange. This is now. This is now looking like it's going to be back-to-back titles for Marcus and
Has that been done before?
Pairs and triples, I would
Yeah.
say so, yeah.
Few. Pairs and
But
triples has always
amazing.
been a fun, strange combo.
An amazing feat. Carl Tufado, he's going jersey on. He's assuming this is going to be the last end. Doesn't think he's going to be required. He's going to.
Beat the front one.
There's no real worries with that, Gary. Now, this would be a good 2 to find.
I'll just clap.
You've just got to hit the front quite hard and hope that the bowls jam and you somehow make a 2. I got nothing.
No, you've got something. You've got the only thing. That's all there is.
Yeah. Marcus desperate not to play his last bowl here because that means he's got a national title. I think he's hit it. Chances. Oh,
That would have been a good one for the first one.
That's just Denise's last bowl that stuck around in there. That's 2 crackers and that's a win in the 75th Open Triples to Marcus Trillin, Denise Clarkson and Carl Tufado.
First back-to-back triples and pairs winners since 1997. Derek Bowman and Heather Bowman did it and added Frank McKenna.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh, look at the celebration across the screen. That's terrific graphics.
Outstanding.
That. Right, sounds like we're going to stick around for the presentation as always. And yeah, thanks for tuning in, and well done again to the Lows on their day and all other place getters. Terrific stuff. We'll see you on Saturday.
Very good day's indoor bowls. We'll get on with the presentations. The winners, I beg your pardon, the third equals of the Masters Triples Championship of 2025 are Clary Head, Kevin Piper and Janet Piper of the Tokoroa Club, Thames Valley, and Bruce Dalton, Nigel Parker, Rowan Fryer of the Puramai Club, Hawke's Bay. And the runners-up, Alan Gibson, Christine Shand and David Shand from the Washdyke Club, Timaru, South Canterbury. And the winners of the 2025 Masters Triples Championship, Henry Pratt, Bernard Bennett and Carolyn Pratt of the Gate Bar Club, Tauranga.
First, I would like to thank the New Zealand Indoor Bowls for a well-run tournament. They're doing a brilliant job. And I'd also like to thank my team. They played extremely well all day. And I'd like to thank Bernard. He's 91, and it was a great thrilled to see him win something again. I think he's the oldest one here today. So, and I'd like to thank all the ones I've played. We had some great games. Thank you.
Okay, moving on to the Open Triples Championship and the third equals were Grant Rayner, Paul Pasala and Jeff Stewart of the Tower Club North Wellington, and David Archer, Candice Andrew and Joy Archer of the St Andrews Club Waikato. Okay, and our runners-up today, Gary Lowe, Graham Lowe and Jan Lowe of the Invercargill Workmen's Club Southland. Okay, and the winners of the 2025 Open Triples Championship, Marcus Trillam, Denise Clarkson and Carl Tafano of the Waifetu Catholic Club, Hutt Valley.
Since I'm the newbie, hey, I just want to say a big thanks to New Zealand Indoor Bowls You know, it takes a lot of effort and energy to put everything together, so I really, really appreciate that. Second of all, I'd like to thank Marcus for accepting me into his team, because if it wasn't for him, it would have been someone else. So, thank you so much, Denisa. I've enjoyed my whole day, my whole yesterday with you guys. It's been amazing. To all the players that we've played against, you guys are all amazing too. You know, always smiling, always encouraging, not just myself, but your teammates, but other people as well. So it's about the game. You know, bowls is the winner. But anyway, thank you very much. Don't expect me to play good bowls tomorrow, but I will be here. Thank you so much.
Just on our last note, I'd like to thank Kevin Boothby for coming forward and presenting the trophy that he had donated for the Masters Triples. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, everybody, for staying and watching and supporting the players. We'll see you again in the morning at 8:30.
Thank you, team. That brings us to an end of our triples event here at the Nationals. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you all again in a couple of